I played 10 hours as the Dredge, and you know what? It was absolutely worth it. Today, I will be taking you through my 10 hours as Dredge, my struggles. What's up, guys? No. Why do you... God, why do you get punished for I hate that. I wish it was like Wesker where... Why do you both have flashlights? No. My triumphs. Surprise! Wow! And of course, everything in between. Before we dive into the meat and potatoes of this video, I'm gonna briefly break down how this video is gonna work. So, there are 4 chapters. Each chapter covers about 2.5 hours worth of gameplay summarized in about 2 minutes. In these summaries, I'm gonna essentially be describing what I was feeling, what I was doing, the struggles I was having, and how much fun I was having. So, with all that said, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you do, hit the like button, subscribe, do the YouTuber stuff. On that note, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video, everybody. So, for the hour of idiocy, I needed to learn Dredge in his entirety. And this was difficult because I've never played Dredge before. And me and my infinite wisdom, I decided that, you know what? Reading the description, that's dumb. I'm just gonna figure this out as I go along. And fun fact, that was a really bad idea. What are those like bars going around them? What is that about? I really should have read up on Dredge's power. I really should have. I have not been in the POV of the Dredge. I just know that he's the funny dude that pops out of lockers and does weird mind games. But how do I actually do said mind games with Dredge? I don't actually know how to operate this thing. After I got that stupidity out of my system, I actually started using my brain cells, and I slowly but surely figured out his power. His locker teleporting was pretty simple, and Nightfall was even more self-explanatory. However, something I continue to struggle with for the duration of this whole segment was the Remnant. Out of all of his abilities, this one was the most confusing, and honestly, it wasn't even because it was hard to use or complicated. It was just, I didn't know when to use it, or like, I just didn't have the brain power to use it properly, essentially, and it definitely showed here. There's so many pallets back here, though. All right, let's try Remnant play. No, I tried it. Okay, let's see if we can try a Remnant play, I suppose. Remnant play? No, I missed. Oh, come on. Really? We're really gonna... Okay. Ugh. Oh, I was really hoping I'd double... I was really hoping I'd trick him there. I thought he'd be like, oh, it's a Remnant play, but he didn't. His brain didn't think that far. I think I thought too many steps ahead. There was just something so nice and so simple about being an Eldritch abomination. Very relaxing. So, overall, my hour of idiocy was a solid 8 out of 10 experience here. It was decently fun, it was challenging. The only complaint I have is his power is a little janky at times, but overall, pretty fun. Moving on to chapter 2. So, remember how in the last chapter I said Dredge's power is kind of janky? Honestly, I thought that was just kind of a skill issue. However, I began to realize that that might not be entirely true, so it's also worth noting here that I use a controller, and wow, that caused a few problems here, to say the least. What? No. What? How? What? No, that's not what no, how did I end up here? No, that's not the button. Just give me the down. I need a down desperately. Who puts a pallet there? Unbelievable. Yeah, the tree strat is not gonna work. Okay, that was embarrassing. No way. Let's go take care of business. We're stealth. He's not gonna be able to see me till it's too late. Oh, come on, game, give me the snatch. Snatch. Aside from embarrassing myself, I also discovered something interesting here, and I discovered it in probably the weirdest way imaginable. I mean, seriously, admire this footage. You are about to see some incredibly rare footage here. Using your teleport builds the nightfall meter? Wait, what? It does? Okay, wait. Rare footage of the in-game menu tips actually being helpful? Wait, what? That's how that works? That's a thing? If you teleport more, it goes up faster? I don't remember reading that in the description. And then again, I am terrible at reading. After that miracle, I also decided to do something I should have done a lot earlier. I decided to make myself a real dredge build. And wow, this build actually worked really well. Like, no, seriously, it worked really well. I was dominating some of these games. It was nuts. As a matter of fact, it was so good, I actually felt the need to make a whole build video on it. So, go check that out. No, like, seriously, this build was nuts. Moving past my shameless plug, there was a lot of really good moments here, and these moments were probably the reason why this phase was so enjoyable. I mean, seriously, initially, I was still dealing with all the jank, and honestly, his power was getting a little irritating. But, honestly, I think this build single-handedly made this whole dredge thing a lot more fun, so 7 out of 10 experience. Not as enjoyable as the initial phase, but still pretty solid. So, Chapter 3, the Intermediate Eldritch Abomination stage. At this point, I was getting kind of bored of Dredge, and well, there's a few reasons for this. One, his gameplay loop gets really old, really fast, and honestly, his power is just really infuriating sometimes due to how map-dependent it actually is. And oh my god, don't even get me started on the lockers. A man can only stand staring at the locker scratch animation so many times before he genuinely starts to lose sanity. It was, oh my god, I was losing my mind. It was not great. I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely think as far as enjoyment goes, I was having like a 4 out of 10 experience. Like I was still winning a decent amount of games, but man, Dredge was just getting under my skin. What? Come on, I thought the generator aura was at the... God, I hate that teleport, man. I mistake the generator's red aura for the red light. That was dumb. That being said, while my enjoyment level was getting lower, my actual skill was improving, and I was actually making some interesting plays here. Plays I would not have been able to make a few hours earlier. I mean, there were actually some serious improvements here, like genuine improvements. It was just really hard for me to appreciate them because I was just not having a whole lot of fun here. Like I said, Dredge was really frustrating, even if I was slowly improving. So we are here in the 11th hour, and you know what? Once you get used to that mind-numbing scratching noise that the Dredge makes every time he tries to get out of a locker, it's honestly not that bad. And at this point, I had mostly mastered the Dredge in terms of his finer details. I finished refining my build, plus some add-ons to boot, and now with my final build established, I decided to, you know, just poke around a little bit, mess around with some things, and I realized something. Nightfall. That's the key to everything. Seriously, if your Nightfall management's good, you're gonna win a lot more games. Like, if there's one thing to take away from this video, when you have Nightfall as Dredge, abuse Nightfall. And when you're a survivor, when Dredge is in Nightfall, run away. Do not, it's just, Nightfall is the key. Nightfall is the key to everything. I promise you. So after that revelation, I decided, you know what? I want to challenge myself a little bit. So I said, you know what? Who needs perks? Who needs add-ons? Those things are for schmucks anyway. So I got rid of all the add-ons. I got rid of all the perks. And here is the game that came from it. Okay. We need to get this guy. I don't want to commit to a chase, though, because he's going to lead me out in the middle of nowhere where there's a bunch of fresh resources. Yeah, no, I can't commit to that. I actually cannot commit to that. Okay, we need a down. We really do, but the problem is there's just not a lot of resources to work with out here. Okay, this should work. Okay, sure. I'm gonna pretend like that made sense. He has nowhere to go now. Great. I really needed that. Yeah, it's pretty obvious what generator they're going for. They want this one bad. They are bad. They are really up for this generator. You're not hiding from me. We're going for it. We're gonna go for it down. Okay, you want to take a free hit? That's fine. He's running to a pallet anyway. We're absolutely gonna get rid of this. Nope. That should be it for the TTV. That should be a wrap. Nope. Too late. Try again. Try better. Okay, that should be it for him. No, it's not, apparently. Apparently that was not his last hook. Okay, well, normally this is not really my cup of tea, but if I need to go for it, I'll go for it. Yeah, we'll go for both. Why not? We kind of have to slug this out at this point. Let's fly back over here. There we go. Okay, let's go hook this guy right here. We've watched this generator for long enough. I don't think anyone's gonna be around to save this. No, okay, good. We really need that. Okay. Of course, somehow, some way, that is not his death hook. That works. That tree is pretty tree. I don't think they're gonna be... Oh, yeah, they shouldn't be able to flashlight stun, at least not from that side. And now this is his final hook for real this time. I'm trying to find where they reset, but I have no idea where they are. They're all death hook. Every single one of them. Finally, we find someone. There we go. Hi, Wake. And we can just undo the reset. I suppose that wouldn't hurt, right? They're working here. Another hit. Okay, all that time they spent healing has now been undone. We got 2 over there, but there's no gem progress over there, so I have time to commit to this. Even if it's just a little bit, I have some time. Not that much time, though. Definitely not that much time. Okay, there's not... Okay, let's see. I would rather chase Wake, because we're going somewhere where there's not a whole lot. That, honestly, might be one of the last pallets left in this area, to be honest. That might genuinely be the last of it. Okay, really? Trying to... Stop blinding me! Get back here. We're ending this right now. There's nothing out here. What? Come on! There's actually no way that that worked. There is legitimately no way that worked out. And how in the world... Okay, that was the luckiest... Oh my... Blame the controller on that one. That man should be gone. I don't know how... That should not have happened. That should not have happened. That guy should be down and dead. There's no way that did not hit him. Like, I blame the controller. Blame the controller on that one. That's bogus. Oh, I thought he had panic. Honestly, I probably was the one that panicked. Okay, well, that guy did something stupid, which is good. They're resetting. I don't know how much is out here, though. Like, hook-wise, because I already used that one right there. Oh, we can get... Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, this will work just fine. It's out in the middle of nowhere. There's a good chance I'm not going to use this ever again, so that works. That works just fine. Okay, then there were 2. And there were 2. Okay, right here, apparently. Alright, I'm assuming that's... You concede. Alright, GG's. GG's. That's a wrap for him. I gotta say, after that win, I felt pretty good. Now, yes, it was a bit of a 3-gen, and they did throw a little bit, but still, if you can win a game with no perks and no add-ons against a team like this, I think that's a win. So, overall, for my final stage of Dredges, my overall enjoyment was probably an 8 out of 10. Even without perks, Dredge is still pretty fun, pretty interesting, although, if I'm being honest, his initial jank doesn't completely go away, and honestly, I can't stand the locker animation every single time. Like, seriously, guys, can we just have, like, a different animation? Even if it's just 2 or 3 animations? Like, seriously. I saw that locker scratching animation, like, 700 times. Please, just have 1 or 2 different variations. That'd be great. Thanks. But, frustration aside, Dredge was actually pretty fun. Like I said, 8 out of 10 experience. So, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, do the YouTuber things. On that note, stay strong, stay clear. Spitfire out.